Morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the daily video diary. How's it going today? Today I've got a couple of groundkeeping things before I drop my knife in the sink while I'm trying to fill it up with water liquid. Groundkeeping so far is I'm up earlier and ready earlier than I expected. I'm actually ready to go to bath now. I'm not going to bath until I'm leaving here at 11. But most importantly ladies and gentlemen, someone commented on a video the other day and it made me realise something. Here I have a poster that Laura made me to do with Jim Ped's vlog, because on day 1000 I had 1,000 subscribers and whatever and 100,000 views. But this date is important because that was the day I started daily vlogging. And yesterday was that day 4 years later and I completely forgot. I've been daily vlogging for 4 years. 4 years. That's mental. That's absolutely mental. And I'd completely forgotten. It's not like a nice round number, is it? 4 times 365 and a bit. So yeah, I completely missed it. But bloomin' heck. So 4 years on YouTube I've been on this daily vlogging channel. I've been on the main channel for like 5 and a bit, maybe even closer to 6 years. No, I think it's 5 years I started the main channel in 2010. Me and Laura have been going out for over 5 years. So you've been around almost that long. It's mental. So yeah, I just like to say thanks for hanging around and stuff. I'm like relatively, I always do like a little bit of stats, don't I, when it's milestones like this. Some stats. That was obviously on day 1000. This was not anything to do with years. So day 1000 is what? Just under 3 years in. At that point I had 1,068 subscribers. I currently have 2,797 and views. I had 160,000 views and I now have 460,000 views, and that's like an important thing, I guess. This person said like I've more than doubled in a year. That's an important thing to consider when you're starting videos and stuff, is to remember that it's not quick. Well, for me it's not quick. I guess if you were better than me then it would be quicker. But it's a long and arduous process and you still don't really get very far. It's yeah, which is why you've just got to do it for yourself and not for anyone else. So but yeah, I'd like to say thank you very much for being with me for the past 4 years. We've had some bloody memories. I need to do like a best of highlights reel, don't I? Or something for 4 years. To be honest with you, I doubt it's very long. That's enough of that. Otherwise though, ladies and gentlemen, last night, round thingy keeping, I said, didn't I, yesterday, I'm going to finish my video and I'm going to get down to doing some work. And in that process, I went through and reformatted an entire year's worth of lecture notes and a bit of the year previous as well. I was storming through the notes. Now, my notes are now officially up and running. I didn't go to bed till 1:30. But my notes are now up and nice and readily formatted, ready and searchable for the next year. If I need to go back and use them, and it now means that I've got like a format, like a standardised format across all of the years that I do my notes, which is semi-useful, I guess. So yeah, I was working away into the recesses of the night last night. I was burning the midnight oil, which is weird as well because like, hold on, that hasn't synced properly. Can I sync this properly? Because like, Laura goes to bed quite a lot earlier than I do. Like her normal, when she's at uni, her bedtime was like 11ish, and I now, while I'm at work, go to bed at 12. But when I was at uni I used to go to bed at like 1, 2 o'clock, and I'd still wake up really early. And like there's like the switch, the difference between me and Laura is like I don't really sleep that much. Like last night I went to bed at 1:30, today got up at 7:30. Like, not bothered. Doesn't bother me. Although to be honest with you, I may have a bit of a nap tonight. I may go to bed early and just like try and wind down as early as possible, but my to-do list is friggin' huge, so I'm actually going to consider leaving soon. I want to take my camera with me, this camera, with my tripod, because I want to get some practice for something I'm doing next weekend. So I'm going to use today as like a bit of a practice to see how it works and potentially make a video out of it as well, because I've got like an idea for a video. So if I take my Nexus as well, assuming it's fully charged, I'll be able to write my blog on the train and stuff, and if I get there early, it's not that charged, damn it. And if I get there early and stuff, I can just hang around and do things, or shoot time lapses or something. Yeah, I'm probably considering that actually. I'm going to sort out these shoes and then I'm going to roll. Yeah, I was up early this morning after very little sleep last night. But that's something like, when I was back at university, I used to sleep like next to nothing. I used to have like 3 to 4 hours sleep every night. First year was a nightmare for me. I think I'm a bit too old for that shit now. So I am probably going to have to wind down early tonight. Saying that though, I've got a big to-do list. The thing is, I'm going to Bath to see Beth and Ben. And the thing about Bath is that I don't know what we're doing. Like, we're probably going for lunch. But beyond that, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be there or anything like that. So I really don't know how to really plan my day. In fact, I need to get chicken out for dinner. Yeah, so I was up late last night working. And that's something that, like, because there's only been one occasion that Laura went to bed before me while she's moved in. Obviously, we've only been moved together for 2 weeks now. But she went to bed earlier than me because she had like a bit of a funny tummy and I had some work to do. So I went to bed like an hour later, and then I still watched videos in bed on the Nexus to fall asleep to. It's something that'll be easier next year when we have a separate office so I can work in a different room. But I'm very much a late bird, and at the moment, like it's only going to get worse as well because Laura's obviously that she hasn't got really much to do in the day apart from applying to jobs and stuff and house hunting. When she gets a job, she's going to be like, I want to go to bed at like 10. I'm like, no. So we're trying to find, like, it's one of them things that we've got to try and find a balance between like my bedtimes, which are stupid, and her bedtimes, which are too early. So then let's leave early and try and get some footage of Bristol and stuff before I head on the train to Bath. Got everything? Phone, keys, camera, wallet. Camera. Luckily, look, this fits quite well in my bag. The old thing there. Got spare batteries, spare memory cards. Because I can imagine your battery's going to die on me today since I changed you yesterday. And yesterday was quite a big day. Haven't done the washing up yet. Let's do that. Then let's go. Deliberately not taking my spare lens because it's not very good for video. And that's what I'm going for. I want video, not photos. So I'm probably going to regret it as soon as I leave. I'll be like, oh, I wish I had my other lens. I would have done so much better with my other lens. Too big and clunky, and I don't intend to do like... I actually do, but I don't intend to, like, I don't want to sit and spend the time to change lenses back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Like, primarily I am going today to spend time with Beth and Ben, not film stuff. I'm just filming stuff as a bit of a byproduct. It's a bit like, well, may as well, since I'm heading to Bath, may as well make the most of it and get a video out of it, essentially. It's going to be pretty warm today and I haven't got any sun cream or whatever, so I'm hoping to top up my farmer's towel. As Laura nicely puts it, because I've got nice white lines where my t-shirt is. I laughed at it, but I think it makes me more respectable if I've got tan lines there. I've probably said it before, but like my opinion on the old, oh, women should be able to go around with no tops on too. My opinion to that is no one should be allowed to go around without clothes on. Alright, you're in public, put a t-shirt on. Unless you're in a designated zone where you are allowed to sunbathe, i.e. a swimming pool or a beach. They're the two places, and most of them are abroad. Even then, walk in from the pool to your hotel room, put a t-shirt on. Yeah, God, I don't like people who walk around with no tops on in the summer. Like, it's not that hot, you know what I mean? It's about on equal hatred with the kind of people who wear jeans and flip-flops. Makes you want to stamp on their toes, genuinely. Jeans and flip-flops? Oh, fuck off, stop being a dick. You're wearing jeans, it's definitely not too hot for shoes. To be fair, that's a gripe of mine that I only really have because of fucking uni in first year. Everyone used to wear flip-flops and jeans. God, primming bastards. Such a... oh, just go get something from the supermarket on campus, whatever it's called. I've forgotten what it's called. Yeah, let's go there. Oh, I'm fully dressed, but I can't bother to put socks on. So I wear flip-flops, you dick. It's raining. What are you doing? Very opinionated, hate-filled person, aren't I? Sometimes. It's one of them things that just riles me. It really sends me mad with you. I'm not really a fan of, like, excess skin showing. Most of the time. Like, I'm only recently a convert to wearing shorts on, like, a semi-regular basis. It used to be, like, I used to never wear shorts. When me and Laura first started going out, I used to always wear jeans because I just hated the idea of shorts. Oh, that was weird. That's a weird noise. I'm now a convert because it's fucking boiling. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. My train's at 12:45, and so we should actually have some time to like move around and potentially get like some time-lapsey kind of things around the city centre. Oh, they got a speed thing. Stop speeding, you. Dues to Bristol. Like, I actually give it quite a lot of stick for like how slow its speed limit is at like 20. 20 mile an hour is too slow for a speed limit unless you're going past a school. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be 30. But and even then, like, it should only be 20 when it's actually like school time. It should be like the variable light things. But there actually aren't that many speed cameras. I think I've only ever seen one, and I don't think it works. Like, it's ancient. I genuinely don't think it's turned on. I've seen vans around before, usually in the same spot as well. But like, why set a speed limit to 20 if you're not going to enforce it? I don't get it, because people don't do 20. And then when I do 20, they get ratty at me, because I'm a good boy. Alright? I like abiding by the rules. It's so quiet today. There's like no one around at all. I've seen one person. 2 people actually. No, 3. Two people. 2 sets of people. One was a 2, one was a 1. It's not really important, is it? There's no one in front of me. They've got a dog, and that dog looks well cute. Oh, they're walking away. I want to stroke your dog. Give me a dog. I would hate to park on this road. Like, I'm not bad at parallel parking, but like, I'd never get that car in. It's on a hill as well. That's the worst part about it. If it wasn't on a hill, it wouldn't be like too much of an issue. But Christ, it's hard to park around this place. To be fair, actually, I'm not sure that most shops open until 11 in town, so maybe that's why it's quiet still. Nope, it's still dead. It's been much harder than I thought to get the shots I wanted today. How cool is this though? Watch. Ready? And it speeds up. Everyone's still in bed or something. It's fucking 11 o'clock. What the hell? Why is it so quiet? This is not nearly busy enough for this. This is probably one of the most nervous setups I've ever had for this tripod. Whew. I'm here. I'm ready to catch it. Okay, this one and then one other time lapse and we're done, I think. And then it's time to head to the station. And time bloody flies, so it's a good job I left early. Lewis tried to tell someone once that I lived in that one of the penthouses up there. I don't know what his plan was. He then invited them round for like a party at my flat. At some point they were going to realise that I live in the opposite direction and not in something like that. It was a bit of a character though, really, wasn't he? So, what can you do? This is literally a case of film this here, and then I've got one more time lapse to film. I'm assuming I'm not going to use the audio from this. I'm going to just talk over it. But one more time lapse I want to shoot, and then I need to get to the station sharpish. One more. If I'm late for Beth and Ben for this train, and Beth and Ben find out it's because I've just been filming nothing, they're not going to be impressed. I wasn't going to leave until 11. It's now, I left at like 10:30, I think, in the end, or about 11:15. I'm rushing around to get my shots. To be honest with you, I've got 15 minutes to get on a train. And I'm here, if anyone knows Bristol. So how long do you even shoot a time lapse for? I've been doing like 5 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes sometimes if I'm in a rush. I need to assess now whether this one's going to be worth it or not. Yeah, I've missed this train. I got it, that one, I was going to walk past that and go, oh, it's not worth it, but there were some boats going by, so I had to. And then I was like 2.5 minutes, and sure, I definitely didn't leave myself enough time this morning. I should have left way earlier if I wanted to get more shots in Bristol. Got my tripod there still. Oh god. Manipulating that gorilla pod as well, from like a claw that goes around something to this kind of straight hand mount thing that I hold on to, essentially a selfie stick, innit? Getting that kind of manipulation right is a bloody pain, man. OCD kicks in, so like everything's got to line up properly, and oh god. That's what I'm going to blame it on. It's 22 at the moment. It's not impossible for me to hit this, but a text is saying don't leave yet because I might miss it. If I already had the tickets, I'd be fine, but I've got to go and buy them, so I don't think I'll make it, unfortunately, even though it's only there. En route, we missed the first train, unfortunately. Welcome to Bath. We're here, waiting for Beth and Ben now because they're late. Ugh, God, eh?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't know, Beth.
Oh,
I don't care. I'm not even looking for this guy.
Fucking money bags. there is Sham Castle. There's only one wall to that castle. You can't hear me because of the windows. Lol. Bee. He looks like Mr. Bean. It's a bee. Oh, the flowers. I think you said it looks like Mr. Bean.
Hello.
I wonder if that's deliberate.
Yeah.
And we're back on the train, ready to go to Bristol. There's no point sitting down. It's quite a busy train as well. So just going to enjoy this nice cool air come in. And we're back in Bristol. Oh, back in Bristol. It's been a long day. It's like nearly, well, it's 5 o'clock now and I'm just about to walk home. So I've been doing a lot of walking today. It's been a really, really good day. Their flat is really, really cool. I really, really like it. I don't like the price tag. It's way too expensive for a one bed. Their one bed is more expensive than 2 beds here. But it is really, really nice. I do like it. And yeah, then we went off to Gourmet Burger Kitchen and had a burger for lunch. So I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not really in the mood for dinner tonight, and it's really warm weather as well, so I have to change the plan a little bit. I had like a 30% student discount and 15% cashback from my bank for it, so whew, it was lovely. It was like £9 for a lovely meal. It doesn't actually sound all that cheap. No, they owed me £9. It was £20, and then 15% cashback, and they owed me £9 out of that. That's how much mine was. It was lovely, and I'm now very, very full. We then went for a walk around, walked up to like the Bath Crescent and stuff. Been using my other camera more than you. Actually filled up its memory card almost. So we'll see what I can make out of that. I might be able to make a video out of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And otherwise though, we just kind of walked around and chatted and talked about stuff like per normal. Me and Beth and Ben. I love Beth and Ben, they're the best. They are genuinely my besties. I love them so much. And I can't wait till like, they're only in Bath, they've moved in this weekend, but they're not moving in properly until closer to uni time. And when they do, we're going to be doing like double date nights with me, Laura, Beth and Ben. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. The news as well, it is so hot. It didn't start off very warm this morning, but it is roasting now. I don't even want to guess what temperature it is. All I know is my watch is charging a lot. So I'm surprised it's not gone fast. So yeah, I've got to get home as well, to be honest with you. It's quite a long walk. Well, it's not really, it's like half-hour walk, all uphill in this sun. But I'm making the most of it. Like I say, topping up my farmer's tan. Tonight I'm not planning on doing much when I get in, because I can't be bothered, to be honest. Just cannot be bothered at all. I'm just gonna chillax basically. I think I might do like some programming and stuff like that, but I'm not planning on doing anything crazy. I might upgrade to Windows 10 tonight. It kind of makes sense because it's not really suitable me doing it while Laura's here. So probably, yeah, I'll do that. I'll get in, do that, then use my laptop and do some blogging and stuff, and then spend my night setting up Windows 10, setting up my new computer. So, to be fair, this is actually quite a long way to go. I haven't got any water or anything, but I'll survive. I'll survive. I'm quite thirsty, but I'll get there. Need to go to Sainsbury's on Gloucester Road as well. Fun. But yeah, it's been a really good day today. Definitely haven't got time to do anything else. Oh, my God. It's pretty almost there though. Thinking of having a drink and then. To be fair, you've done well today, battery. I'm thinking of going home, getting a drink, and then going to sit in the park with my Nexus and write some words and stuff. Whew. Get the most of it while it's out, don't you, sun? Even though it is too hot. Now I'm saying that because my flat is going to be too hot, so I may as well be outside and be a little bit cooler. Clouds come rolling in the second I come out. Hey, it's these flip-flops. As soon as I put flip-flops on, sun goes in. I think there's the rules. Oh God. I went back and like, I've been laid on the bed for a bit and just like guzzled water. Just necked a bottle of water. And yeah, I went back out, got my Nexus to do some blogging, and no such luck, no dice. I'm very much feeling the pain after today. After this weekend, to be honest with you, I'm a bit knackered. I think tonight's the night. We're going to upgrade to Windows 10 on Atlas, and then it'll be all ready. I can set it up and stuff before Laura comes back tomorrow night. And yeah, and I'll be able to just fiddle around with it tonight. I can't be bothered to do anything tonight, so I'm just gonna tinker along and not really do much. Got to cook dinner, which I'm having grilled chicken, veg. To go through the video and stuff I took. I got a lot of video with my other camera today. I'm well impressed with myself. So yeah. Oh man, so I'm hoping to get this so it's I don't know how long it takes to do this. I'm going to set this running and then I'm going to start cooking dinner. So I ought to put some pans on the go really. Get some water boiling. Here we go. Right, we'll leave that running while we do our stuff then. Let's cook and let's put some spooks on the old Nexus. Kind of excited for this now. Like I got unexcited for installing Windows 10 because I was trying to essentially put it off. But now I'm excited. I don't know how I've managed to wait 4 days. But yeah, I'm keeping like all of my software and all that kind of stuff. My laptop was a clean reboot from scratch. But this is a keep everything job. Atlas is more important to me than my laptop was. But yeah, Windows 10 should be great on that computer. Because now, Windows 10 made my laptop faster than Atlas, which is ridiculous. So I can't imagine how much faster it's going to be. Right, let's cook. I tried to score my chicken with my knife, with one of these silicone knives. Nearly cut straight through it. Literally, like, I've basically cut it in half. Oh God, I used to use a right hack at that with my old knives. Bloody things like just cut it like butter. Jeez. Right, so I need oil, pepper, and salt, and then we can whack it in. How's Windows doing? Boom. We're moving. We're cooking on gas, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking on gas. And there she is. Good old Atlas. Been messing around with the settings and whatnot, and look, it's all back to how it used to be. Messing around with the settings, playing around with some of the apps and things. Like I've got to clean this thing here because it's not going to stay like that at all. I may consider like moving some of these into here instead. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through, playing with all the settings, making sure everything's right and everything's okay, so that it's like not a problem. Currently going through the pain of figuring out the photo I should have on the lock screen, specifically the lock screen, because everything else is, I think, is like relatively set. I want like a photo of me and Laura on it, but like the only good one, well, no, not the only good one, but I think my favourite one is like this one here. But can't just have that. Like if I lock my computer, it's but I don't want like the Windows one where it generates you ones randomly from the internet. I like it being a specific thing, and since it's like mine and Laura's computer, why not have the two of us, essentially? But yeah, which one to pick, I do not know. I've gone with that one, that's not bad, is it? Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. To be honest with you, that's pretty boring, that. I got it all set up, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to really enjoy going through and changing all my settings so it's all right and exactly how I like it. It basically already was. There was like a couple of things I did with the taskbar. I didn't like having a taskbar on this screen, as well as that screen. Although it's a nice idea, I bet I would like it if they were both the same screen, but like, the positioning of the taskbar at the moment is nice. Like one of the monitors is slightly smaller, look, you'll see. So it's kind of like it cuts off and then goes, you see what I mean? Whereas if you then had this on both screens, then it makes this seem really, really small. Then I'm gonna go through all of these things here and figure out like exactly what I want. Like, do I want this news? Like, see, the thing is, the problem with stuff like this is like, Windows will have their own news app, but the thing I use for news is Feedly, and I really like it. Like, the thing I use for calendar is Sunrise, and I love Sunrise, it's really, really good. Like, my to-do list and my notes and whatnot, they're all in specific places. But unless they have one of these tiles, then I can't really have it there. So, like Flipboard, don't use Flipboard. Don't want the Get Office thing there. OneNote might be useful, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go through this and like fiddle with the slightest things, try and set up my start menu and all that. Like, it gets to the point though where I don't use it. Like all of these icons on here, never used them. Actually, that's a lie. I use the Hearthstone one, but otherwise, like genuinely, I just use these. These are the only programs I use, and if I need one, then I just press enter and search for it. You know, so that's how I roll. You see, I'm a cool kid. I'm a cool ass kid. But yeah, I'm going to set stuff up and I'm going to catch you later because I'm going to render this out and whatnot and sort you all out. It's quite a long video today, I think. It's been a good day. I've really enjoyed today and I've really enjoyed the past 4 years. So thank you very much for hanging about and all that kind of good stuff. I'll catch you later.